How to use the pin to screen feature on your Wix website. Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I'll show you step by step how we can use this feature and utilize it. Basically, Wix does offer this feature which is going to allow you to create an element and you can basically pin it on your screen and it's going to scroll down with you as long as you have it pinned. Meaning you can just go ahead and keep scrolling down through your site and it's always going to be there. So this could be useful in many different cases, and I'm just going to show you how it works basically and what you need to do in order to set it up. Now basically I know it says Wix Studio on the top left, but this is going to be for the default Wix site. Keep that in mind, and let's just go ahead and get started. First, you basically just want to go to your site editor, so just click on Edit Site from your home page on the top right corner, and this is going to pretty much load up the site for you to edit. I'm just going to wait for this to load and show you what to do next. Okay, so now that we have our home page open up, this is only a test site, by the way. We can see we have a few text here, a bunch of text here, and we also have this image and nothing else. So let's say we want to use this image and pin it, for example, just to showcase how it actually is done, basically. But first, let me just make some space here by adding a section and increasing the size of that real quick, just so we can scroll down and see it in action, basically. To pin something, it could be most elements, not all of them. You can just go in and click on it, make sure it is highlighted, and once this specific element is highlighted, you basically just want to go ahead and right click, and once you click on that, you basically are going to open up this menu and you simply just want to scroll down and you should be able to find pin to screen. But just like I said earlier, it's not going to always be there. If it's not, then this simply is not an element that supports it, so just click on pin to screen if you see it. And now that you click on that, you're going to be able to first unpin this element, which, if you did it by mistake, you can just click on unpin this element. Secondly, you can feel free to change the position and then also set up the horizontal offset and also the vertical offset. So you can just go and click on, for example, with the corner, you can't really do middle unless you want it to be like this. You can just simply raise it up and down. But if you click on the corner here, for example, it's just going to be there at all times, by the way. And you can just simply change the horizontal offset if you need to. But I'm just going to keep it on the corner like so, making sure it doesn't really cover that button. Once you're happy with your positioning, you can just simply exit out of here and you're good to go. You can actually see that we have this planet here, but it is just simply an image. But if we scroll down, you can actually see that it is going to always stick there on the bottom right corner. So this is pretty much what the pinning does for you. Now, if you're wondering how to unpin this image, you simply just go ahead and click on it one more time. And you can just click on this little pin icon on top of it within this toolbar. And this is going to allow you to open up this page, click on unpin this element, and then you would want to readjust it to where it actually was, like so. Now, obviously, this is not going to be as useful with an actual image. So instead, for example, we can just go ahead and create any element. So let's just go to add elements from the top left. Let's say we want it to be a button. So let's just go to a button that actually makes sense to be scrolling with you when it comes to design wise. Okay, let's just do this one, which is a vertical one. Click on it and let's just go ahead and positioning right now doesn't really make a difference, but we just want to click on it and first give it a function. So we just want to click on settings. Text is going to be set. I'm just going to leave it as it is. And links to, I'm just going to go to web address and do, for example, google.com. So now we are just going to have a fully functioning button. And now this makes more sense for it to be actually pinned on your screen. So again, what you want to do is just go ahead and right click on it, scroll down to the bottom. You should be able to find pin to screen. And you also have the ability to show on all pages if you want. But for the time being, let's just stick to pinning to screen. Set up where you actually want it to reside in. So I'm just going to leave it there. And you can, again, just feel free to move it with the horizontal offset or the vertical one if you want. So I think I'm just happy with this for the time being. And obviously you can just feel free to change them from these sides here. Exit out of here and you're good to go. You can actually see that it is going to be scrolling with you and it is going to be fully functional. So let's just save and preview real quick. Let's just preview that and see how whether it is actually going to be functional or not. So right now you can actually see it is going to be scrolling down with me. And then if I actually click on it, it's going to pretty much open up google.com, much like we, set it up to be. And I actually am wondering if we right click and click on show on all pages, whether it's going to be pinned on all pages or not. So let's just go ahead and test this together, to be honest. So we can just go to new page. And yes, it is going to be pinned on all pages if you select that. And if we click on preview on this page, again, it's going to be fully functional. And if you click on it, it's going to take us to google.com. So you can see this is a great feature and you can use it in many different cases. So yeah, this is pretty much the pinning feature on Wix. Hopefully you found this video to be informative and helpful. And thanks for watching.